Welcome back. Episode 2 of Mummy's Mask. There's a mask on a mummy, and we need to find it. Mattie, you're with me now, doing this
I am with
intro
you.
Thing. Scorpions. That's where we ended off last time. So take it away.
Well, we had a little paranormal encounter.
Mm.
Our beloved pile of sand grit tries and fails to solve some of the simplest traps I have seen. We collect some Pharaoh's pets. We encounter a living stare, find some toys that kill each other, and we made friend with some cave bugs.
Yeah, I think this is a nice little. This is definitely more Tomb Raidy and looty than the last one.
3 adjectives to describe this campaign thus far: paranormal, stupidity, and thievery.
Perfect. So hopefully this second episode is as enjoyable as the first one to only some of you.
Not you, Greg.
Greg, you should just leave at this point. I don't know why you keep watching these. It's weird. But for the rest of you, at least some of you, should enjoy. I think we should roll initiative. This is some sort of ghost scorpion.
Oh no.
Kyburn, you are the first to fully begin to act on this.
Good.
What would you like to?
I would like to equip an alchemist's fire.
Okay, cool.
I'll draw that, and then I want to throw it at the scorpion.
Oh, the fire goes astray. Does alchemist's fire have splash?
It does. It does have splash.
For the convenience, I'm going to say it goes astray into this square, and it's going to do splash damage on this thing anyway. So if you want to roll damage for me, that'd be good. So a bit of fire ends up on this ghost scorpion. However, it is a ghost. I do forget. And the fire goes through it. You've got one action remaining. Think you can spend it to command your bat to do 2 actions, but I'm not too sure. I'm also not sure if it'd be worth it. Abilities it's got.
Yeah.
Since he's a ghost, I don't know if my bat's physical attacks will do much.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I can do anything against a ghost. Am I just able to end my turn?
Okay, cool. Farsi, what would you like to do?
Firstly, I'm going to spend my first action to do a little performance and see if I can captivate this scorpion's attention.
Okay, interesting.
Do a little jig.
Yeah. So performance, I would imagine.
What is the thing? What's the action called?
Perform. Just doing a little jig.
Yeah, just do a little act. Yeah. All right. Give me a performance roll.
Just doing a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I get that? Yes, I do. Let's have a little look here.
15.
15, and it's against their will DC.
All right. That is a success by 0. You gain panache.
Awesome. So he is also
sort of skids side to side and at you.
I also have focus fascination, so he is now fascinated by me as well.
All right, lovely. And then you step to be closer to it.
Move there. Then let's go for an attack.
Nice. That is a hit.
Nice.
So with your flicer, you give it a quick stab.
Do I do precise strike here? No. Okay. Just do that. 9 damage. Nice
damage. The flicer goes straight into the scorpion, into its sort of ethereal body, and then straight back out, and the scorpion is fine. This is an interesting monster for first level. I've tried to make it as easy as possible. Great. What would you like to do? Channel elements, perfect.
So I'm going to lob a big stalactite at it.
Nice. Lovely. It's a hit. There's a stalactite or mite, you said, gets hurled. It lands into the scorpion. This magical force actually hurts the thing, and it looks shocked.
Oh, good.
Your final action?
I'm quite slow. I've only got 15 feet at the moment. Oh no, I've got 20 feet at the moment, so I'm gonna wander over here.
Perfect. As you do, it attempts to sting this with its stinger, this big ball of sand. And it manages to get stinger into you to hurt you in a way. So take that damage, and can you give me a fortitude roll, please? See if you get poisoned. That is a failure by 1. So stage 1. So you take this much damage.
1d10.
1d10, yeah. But luckily, I rolled a 5. And then enfeebled 1.
God,
This thing is so fascinated with Farsi. It just wants to really get its claws in, and it's going to
I
try.
have a
So
little
it sort of
Uh-oh.
snaps.
I'm doing a little jig.
I know it wants to join in, so it pierces you with its pincer.
Oh, I should have put my armor on.
Come,
That was stupid.
come join me in my little jig.
And yeah, so it gets you, and then it's gonna try to grapple you for free, since it's sort of
Okay.
already got you there. So it's gonna roll its athletics against your fortitude, I believe.
That is a success.
Lovely, it's got you, and then I'm going to use its final 2 turns to push you into the. No, I'm not. 60 feet. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
No, no.
Do you really
Sparta.
level 1 characters?
No, no.
Remember.
60 feet. No, that'd be what?
Uh,
30 damage or something? You'd be dead. That's.
I mean, I do sure. Catfolk take half damage from falling,
Still,
but
I don't want to do that
could...
to you.
I can grab the rope.
Yeah.
With you grab, it's going to try to sting you.
Oh goody.
It does. So you take this much damage. Give me a fortitude save again, please.
Jesus Christ.
And
Yeah.
then finally, it's just going to grab you even harder. Fungus, what do you do?
I want to do electric arc, but I assume I need line of sight unless I want to go through.
I think that should be fine. You can sort of arc the
Yeah.
either between Farsi's legs or onto the pincer that's sort of grabbed.
Get rid of
And
it.
I'm not a conductor, so you'll be fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It sort of manages to take the brunt of this damage, but it still
Okay.
takes half. So can you roll me damage to see what sort of
Yeah.
bit it takes? 5 damage, and bam! What's it look like?
Yay.
This ghosty
Yay.
scorpion dying. Ooh, it's dead.
Does it just like fade away, or do we have?
It's
a
up
ghost
to you.
scorpion?
Yeah, it can. Yeah, it's sort of it's like the classic comic, the cartoon even execution scene, and it just fades into a little puddle of ectoplasm, and it's dead.
I'd like
Don't
to have
worry,
the
Sherman.
line that fight.
Don't worry, Sherman. You will be able to do combat eventually.
I had a whole thing planned out. Fuck, I was gonna pull out a bottle of alcohol, take a sip, and then like drench it, and so that it would burn.
I'm gonna kick the dirt where it once was, and then really hastily apologise to said dirt.
Perfect.
I don't suppose that people have a healing spell or anything.
I do. I was going to ask how much health you're on.
I'm on 5.
Ah.
Uh,
I assume I just touch.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't suppose you could see to my sandy wounds as well.
I only have like 3 spells left.
Well, you can do
Oh.
the 3 action version, and it will just heal
Hail everyone,
Everyone.
a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
Cool.
See how much healing. Roll that healing/damage. Healing in this.
Don't think any of us are undead.
Oh yeah, baby.
2.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Really?
7
Big
health.
deal.
I'm gonna drink that health potion.
Definitely a good idea.
Lovely.
Oh yeah, double
How much
digits.
is
Healing.
So yeah, you look down into this pit, 60 feet deep. It's quite deep, and it leads into a small sort of square chamber.
We could probably just tie a bit of rope onto the one.
I have a climbing kit.
Perfect. So
I too have a climbing kit.
with Grit's climbing kit and the rope tying, you do just that. You tie a bit of rope onto the rope that's already nicely secure, and you have this rope that's going straight down into the shaft. You give it a good tug in it. It doesn't. It's stable, and you can all rappel down there.
How does a collection of sand go down a rope?
Just float down.
Me?
It.
Yeah. How do you descend a rope?
Could you
How,
just
how do
drop?
I descend? I do still take fall damage, but I would gladly
Yeah.
have it themed as I just kind of like drift off the edge and then land in a pile. And then
I like
stand
to
back up
think
again.
you drift off and sort of follow the rope down, like in a mist kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very ephemeral
Yeah.
Yeah.
as the sand goes.
Into this room, as soon as you're sort of down there and someone's sort of got light in there, or if you've got dark vision, you can see there are these mirrored images of a warrior inside profile facing inward that are carved on an ornate pair of stone doors in the west wall of this square room. The figures depicted as wearing padded armor with a scarab-shaped shield on the arm facing the viewer, and a raised kopesh held aloft in the other. A crumpled
cool.
humanoid body lies directly in front of the door. So when I said that there is no corpse down there, I lied. I knew this was coming. I just thought I'd
Yeah,
switch
but
things up.
that was around the corner of the pit, so
Exactly.
we wouldn't have seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A hint of decay
Should we
hangs in
corpse
the
got
air.
anything on it?
and
Oh,
the dried
lovely.
stain mars the floor under the body. A square shaft in the ceiling
Cool.
leads straight up into darkness. Is there anything on the body? You can go and have a little look.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Feeling underdressed, can I put on my my stone armor?
You sure can.
Cool.
The most of what this fella's got, fungus, has sort of rusted away with time, and sort of rotted away even too. However, there are a couple of metal pitons. I can add this. So there's like a few pitons for climbing or for whatever you use bits for. Any other uses that you perverts get out of them. There's 2 of these bad boys. There is a hammer. So a short tool. There is 2 vials of alchemist's fire too.
Oh, give those two.
Okay, good. I'll add them to Calibert's
Return on investment.
sheet.
Yeah, my last one did so much damage.
Don't worry, you will be able to actually do damage at some point.
Unless
Well,
this
assure
entire
you all.
campaign is
I
totally Ghost
don't need to-
Scorpion.
Entire campaign is all ghosts.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be a
Um,
decoration.
So yeah, it's clear that this fellow has clearly fallen down. The doors, like I said, lead to the west. What do we do? There's carvings on this door of a young fella. It's a door. There's a body on there. Anything you want to do in here? You can go back up and leave, or you know.
Yeah, let's
We need
just
to
leave.
loot the body immediately.
I don't know
The
if
body's
it's
already been looted.
Mm.
I would like to once again check for any writing anywhere.
Yeah. Give me. Oh God, what would it even? Give me a recall knowledge society.
Is that just rolling society?
Yeah, just roll. Yeah, roll me a society, basically. Lovely. So although there are no sort of hieroglyphics that indicate like words that they would have used, you would sort of you kind of know that the fella that's indicated on the doors depict the owner of the tomb, who you assume is Akhentepi. It shows him as a younger man. It's sort of in Osiriani culture to have those entombed be depicted on the very front doors that leads into the tomb itself. So that is what you can
Oh,
sort of glean from that.
so we know that these doors lead to the actual, this very wheelchair accessible.
It is, yeah.
Well, I have a revolutionary idea, guys. I think we should open the doors.
Perfect.
Oh my god. Are you fucking serious?
You
Uh,
you open the doors to
We really need to
reveal.
do more of these obvious. Turn the wheel, open the door.
yeah.
You see this 10-foot wide corridor, for the most part, which features a bas relief carving, which sort of depicts these great battles. There are armies with spears and shields that are clashing at the direction of generals, whilst other leaders direct troops from chariots that are ruthlessly overrunning enemies. There's engraved stone double doors at either end of the hallway. So you're coming from the east end. At the west end, there are also engraved stone doors.
Well, I mean, unless anyone wants to study up on the ancient Assyrian history, I say we continue moving
Me,
too.
always. I would like to do that.
Perfect. Eshu, give me a secret perception check. As Eshu,
Fuck, I thought it was just
as
updating my
Eshu,
location.
Eshu takes
God damn it!
Too eager.
Eshu takes the
Damn it.
lead
Alright.
into this tomb.
Secret
There's so
perception
much-
check.
see-
Secret
many
perception,
traps.
please. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I'm
You
the
got
worst
right
person
away.
to get trapped too because I'm like an old man with 0 athletics, 0 acrobatics. No, all I can do is talk myself out of shit. And
You take
Honor.
you take one
Please don't
step
step me,
forward, you
Wolf.
activate about 100 different traps.
Okay.
Eshu, even
So,
for you,
no.
you sort of place a foot on one of these sort of like floor tiles, and it sinks in a little bit, and you think, "Oh, that's a bit weird," and you sort of point this out as clearly a trap. So you step back. You would sort of imagine this entire corridor is trapped.
okay, which one of you guys wants to be brave and walk across this? Take one for the team, you know?
I'm just so enraptured by the carvings on the walls and things that I just kind of not really paying attention. I'm just gonna go.
Sacrificial
Oh,
lamb.
No,
I was going to save us some bother, but okay.
No. Well, what do we what kind of check would you for traps and things?
So to disable a
Would you like to
trap,
know that?
you'd need some thieves' tools and a thievery check.
Oh, I do not.
I could do something like this. I also have a detect magic spell, and we also have a shit ton of rope. So theoretically, we could make some sort of rope thing. I don't know, just an idea.
The idea is to make a rope thing. Good.
Oh, okay. It sounded nice in my
should do that.
brain. It sounded nice in my brain to make something out of rope
I
and then
can-
throw it across or some shit.
Animal.
I don't know.
I mean, I have thieves' tools and relatively good thievery.
Do you want
So
to try?
The,
I can.
The floor in there, is it tiled?
It is, yeah.
Could I
there
use
any-
base kinesis to pick up the tiles?
If I allow that, then that would become a very powerful ability.
Fair enough.
Yes. Think about how you want to allow this for the future, Connor.
Yeah. So I'm going to say no. It's too. These tiles are too stuck in there, and you just try as you might,
Okay.
just can't figure
In
it.
which case, I can produce bits of element as well
Yeah.
from
Are we just going to be
within a
sat
range
here
of
for
30
like
feet.
3 hours with you
No.
producing like pebbles for us to step on?
Well, they're not pebbles. They're bigger than that. It's anything that light bulk, which could be relatively heavy, I would imagine. I don't know how much a bulk is, but
God, I
A
can't.
Yeah.
light bulk is like my thieves' tools are light bulk. My flicer is light
Yeah.
bulk.
yeah, it doesn't take any time. It's literally 2 actions, so that's, I can produce quite a lot relatively quickly. But
Is there
my
any
point
bend
being
to the tiles or anything?
that, or I can just pull a 10-foot pole out of my arse if you want me to do that.
Not particularly.
I mean,
Uh,
Is this part of the rope thing plan?
Yeah. Fuck
oh.
it, I wanted it. Yeah. Yeah.
No, go on,
More?
please. Yeah. Carry on, please, Charlie.
No, I'm interested to hear your
No,
all.
no, go. I want you to go first.
Okay.
Okay.
If I do tremor, which basically causes a miniature earthquake, will that activate traps?
Maybe. We'll
That sounds
see.
like a
It's
good
a very
idea.
complicated.
And
way
we're
of-
underground, so this
Yeah.
is
I
amazing.
want to do.
I like how
It just has
It's a
thieves'
small
tools
one.
to do this.
Just disabled
I look-
track.
Can you do like a
No,
little cutesy
Billy,
one?
that'd be too simple. No.
yeah. It's not that I did
are all
say
about
about 5 minutes ago saying I have thievery and thieves' tools. I could try and disarm them.
What is the
Yeah, but
fortune?
that one you have to do a trap for each one. I don't know. It
Where's
just
the
feels like
fun
it
in that?
might clear out the room quickly.
I literally
Right.
right.
Destroy the whole room.
The room, the corridor does shake a little bit. The trap
cool.
rolled fortitude that succeeded the save. So the trap
I see.
there, it was well
the
built
trap
enough
rolled fortitude.
to
I have an idea.
just
I have
to
an idea.
withstand that. Is it rope?
These are clearly pressure plates. If we just take out all of our gold, all of our currency, and hand it out.
I am not taking out my gold anywhere near you.
We just
Actually,
need to place an object, and the gold happens to be the heaviest thing we have.
What
And
if I
we just
shoot it
place
with my
Don't
rock?
believe that.
Yeah,
Oh,
you shoot it with your rocks. For each sort of like the initial impact, it does set off one of the pressure plates, and a dart does fly out of the wall. You imagine
good.
if you could stand here for a few dozen hours and maybe clear the corridor of darts.
Yeah, that sounds good.
while Grit's doing this, I think I might just get to work just disarming them.
Yeah, give me a
myself,
thievery check,
it's-
please.
Yeah.
If it goes wrong, you
Classic.
get stabbed though, and it's not on me. That's a you problem then.
That's
Give me a
okay.
thievery
I'm happy to take that. I'd rather do that than stand here for like 5 hours.
Perfect. You spend about 10 minutes. These pressure plates you've seen before. You've probably found them before in other sort of ruins.
Yep.
Takes you 10 minutes. You clear a path, like straight up this side, and perfect. You did it. Well done. You can have a hero point.
Thank you.
Jal, I do appreciate your creativity to resolving these things. However, that time was,
No more about
was-
creativity, I see.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Is there anything interesting I can see
So
about the murals?
so the sort of give me a secret perception check. Oh,
I like to think you've just got like the battle resting on Qyburn's head.
He's tired.
you
He's done so much so far.
People-
Having a nap.
you can see that the man sort of depicted. There's a general sort of depicted on these murals, on these carvings, that carries a similar style scarab shield, and his the arm that isn't holding the scarab shield points at his own reflected depiction on the opposite door. Do with that what you will. It's meaningless apparently. But nice bit of detail for you there. Doors. I assume you open them.
No, I think we should launch some rock blasts into them for a while.
Yeah.
I feel like we should stare at them for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, not given a choice.
Yeah, Jow, do you want to do anything creative with these doors?
Did you say there was people on them?
Sure. Yeah.
A stone carving?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Can I ask them what's on the other side?
Yeah. So on the other side, when you open the door after Jala fails to conversate with a stone carving again,
One day.
is
it's really funny that I have the Orion fucking ancestry or heritage as well. Just
Yeah,
makes
but
this-
I'm actually just a elemental. I'm just a man made of sand.
Yeah, you're right. I just have quartz in my eye.
Yeah, your dad was just made of sand. It's different.
on the
No,
other side.
no.
Uh-oh.
On the other side of these doors, there's a faded tapestry that hangs on a wooden frame on the western wall of the chamber. Faded and delicate, the tapestry depicts a middle-aged man accompanied by a woman and 2 children, with a small estate in the background. To either side of the tapestry are 2 small pedestals upon which sit 2 dead and preserved animals. Stone doors exit the chamber to the north, south, and east.
I'm gonna go grab one of the.
Yes, me
Yeah,
too.
what animals are they?
Okay. The animals are both mummified cats, as you come to sort of find out.
Brethren.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to depict, like, to try to figure out how they died can give me a medicine check. Although it's going to be a high DC.
Ooh.
But funny to
Oh,
find
it
out.
seems all their organs have been removed.
Seems like they were mummified in some way.
I would like to find out what the last thing they ate in their waking life was.
Kyburn, these cats were strangled to death. They didn't die naturally.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
And the last thing they ate was probably fish. Although it is dust, so you're not too sure.
Fish.
Fish say dust pile.
Yeah.
Dusty
God.
fish bones.
What would you like? What is? Are we going north? Are we going south? Are we doing more stuff? In
Am
this
I able
place?
to analyze these things and see if I know anything about them from my previous research?
The cats on the pedestal.
Yeah. See if they have any
So
significance that I know.
give me a recall knowledge society.
Uh-oh.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Ancient Assyrians, the ancient people.
This
They would like to be buried with their pets. They thought that if they were buried with their pets, the pets would be with them in the afterlife, no matter how hard you strangled. They wouldn't abandon you.
That's kind of nice.
In-
But minus the strangling.
yeah.
You do also realise in the tapestry are the 2 same cats. So, there are 2 cats even. You imagine they were the pets of this Akhentepi fella.
I wonder if these cats would have any value.
Probably not.
Let's find out. We can bring it to the market. It doesn't
you could,
hurt.
you could
That's why
always
there's a
sell
market
them
for
off
that.
as like the
You can.
Akhentepi's own personal cats.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
owns
Still
these.
house pets, are they not?
Consuming their
That's-
desiccated flesh is probably like an aphrodisiac or something.
You can bag the
Okay,
cats.
but-
Someone note down the loot that we're going to collect through this place. So 2
Dead cats.
mummified cats.
Yeah, but bag of cats.
Yeah.
No.
Which way do we be going?
Right.
North or south?
Let's stick north.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
You open
Alright.
the doors to the north to reveal a small chamber with more doors.
Yay.
And you open
There's so many doors in this place.
you open these doors to reveal a larger chamber with less doors.
With more doors.
We didn't know we wanted
No,
to
sorry.
doors.
Oh my god, so we're thinking about our agency, Connor.
Maybe
I
we wanted
want-
to downblast the doors somewhere.
I will wait for you to say every single little thing then. How about that?
Ooh, a chariot.
Yeah, so directly ahead of these doors when you open them, because I said you do, a brightly painted chariot sits in the center of the chamber. Beyond it is a large canvas that stretches between 2 stone columns, not gold. That'd be great. The skins of
Pretty
several
amazing.
animals, like antelopes, great cats, and crocodiles, now faded and deteriorated with age, attacked to this canvas. A wooden chest, lacquered white and trimmed with gold inlay, sits in the southeastern corner. In each corner of the room, a small stone shield is moulded into the masonry at shoulder height. An open hallway leads to the east, and a set of stone double doors leads to the south. You just came.
You said
Bam.
there's a chest and all. and
There
all
is.
that.
There's a small chest in the southeastern corner, so it'd be here.
Oh. I'll have a look in the chest.
Yeah, you can. Give me a secret perception
Uh-oh.
check. In fact, no, yeah, I'll let you look for it at least.
What?
Yeah, give me a secret perception check, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Look for it.
Well, Joe.
Okay. All right, and that is a failure. So do.
Oh,
Oh,
they
what
stood behind
happens?
multiple people.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
a good
man
thing
made
that
a
we've got
sound.
the.
Some
It's,
tea.
it's a good thing that we've got the old man in front.
Well, none of us are very frontline fighter.
I am.
Type.
I am.
Great. Can you roll
Especially,
me
yeah.
a reflex save, please? As electricity shoots out of this sort of chest latch
God.
as you try
Oh,
to pick
dear.
it up or open
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh,
That's-
that teased me.
That's
That
a critical failure.
did.
Oh.
That
Okay.
is a critical failure. Can you take
Nah.
double this? Sorry,
Uh-oh.
don't take double that.
Uh-oh.
Yes. No,
Don't
yeah,
take-
just take full that. That'll do it. Take 11 points of electricity damage. Thank you.
Oh, cool.
Holy
Good.
shit.
Ow.
So yeah, this
my
thing electrocutes per grit. You see all this electricity sort of and electrifying sand is weird, but it's magic, so it happened.
Well, no, it would just be really hot
Good.
electricity, so it just turns something into glass.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
There's
So
probably, there's probably,
Is
there's
that an
probably like
upgrade?
a
there's a little
there's like a
puddle of
Lichtenberg
glass.
figure of glass basically stuck in me now. And
I like
it's
to
not
think there's
comfortable.
also a puddle of glass like teardrops, that have solidified and
Mm.
fallen to the ground. What you can
Yeah.
say though is the chest's trap has been cleared.
So
I
we're
feel like
sure
the
it's not going to
chest
do that
chapel has
again?
defeated me.
You imagine
He's-
that a zap that powerful can't happen without destroying itself or something like that. Why not?
Hmm.
The chest itself is
Grit's
beautiful.
only made
by
of
the way.
sand. He doesn't know about chest traps yet.
Yeah.
He's learning.
Well, very well. Thank you, Grit. I'm going to get my hands on this now.
You learn
my
after
God.
the
Perfect.
the-
Inside, you see there are 2 portions of healing. There is a dark vision elixir, and there are also 2 books with thin gold-plated metal sheets for pages. The first, Kyburn, you would sort of read and realize is a biography of Akhentepi. And the second is a list and a description of the various military campaigns conducted in the past. Each
War
book
guy.
is worth 30 gold pieces. The chariot is solid gold. Sorry, it's is
Wow.
it solid gold?
Is it
I hope
solid
it-
gold?
No, I think it's plated gold.
Oh,
So it's if you could disassemble it,
take
it
the
would
plates off. Yeah.
potentially be.
I'm gonna
good,
take the
yeah.
dark vision elixir. Mine's that.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
So if you want to add to your loot list, I think Mattie, you're doing it right.
Yeah.
You can have a hero
I
point
think
for
so.
doing it. Add 10 gold pieces, chariot gold. You managed to scrape off enough to be worth 10 gold.
cool. Love how we're being like so sensitive about this tomb, in keeping with the respecting the long dead. Oh look, gold. Let's just scrape it off his
Yeah, you just
chariot.
fucking tear it
That-
off.
Kidnap his cat.
That's
Yeah,
the thing with this
strangled
is like
cats.
one of the rules is like respect like all of these places, and then you go in
Oh, they
like the whole
know.
thing is you have to go in and loot them. It's weird. It's a weird, weirdly written thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like how the British were respective of the ancient Egyptians
Exactly.
when going through
That's
the
what
pyramids.
this is.
And then
Wow.
we-
Would this big tapestry be worth anything?
The tapestry itself,
That's a good point, actually.
potentially.
Ancient tapestry.
Is anyone
analyze it? Yeah, it is.
is anyone
I
anyone
think-
knowledgeable about
Yeah,
art?
give me
Hang
a
on.
recall knowledge academia, Kyburn. I think that works for this.
I may be good at that.
Do-do-do.
Academia. Oh,
Yeah,
there it
your
is.
law skill. Yeah. I feel like we may as well get you. So yeah, they'd be worth a couple of silver. It'd be worth. It's not worth the
Yeah.
effort to take up. Essentially, with you, surprisingly.
Surprise, surprise. Let's go check out this
Over here,
table.
Oh, this one.
Uh-oh.
don't worry. Over here, there are 4 funerary masks that hang on the wall of like this wall of the short hallway.
For what
there's
mask, sorry?
Funerary,
Funerary.
funerary,
Oh,
funeral masks.
Right,
yeah?
okay. Funeral
Um,
masks, right.
And they sort of just stare you down in
Do
judgment.
they look different?
Yeah, each one looks different from the other. Anyone who's looking at
Okay.
these, give me a recall knowledge religion check.
Oh,
I'm
goody.
not Religion.
Oh, I'm good at religion.
I don't think any of us
Fine,
are.
Anyway.
Are they
something
physically
like that.
expressive, Connor?
They're quite blank.
Ooh.
They look as though they are judging you,
nice.
essentially.
Wow.
Like
25.
I know
Okay.
exactly what they
okay.
are.
quite stoic. Fungus, you read up on your gods recently. From left to right, the gods are Meditas, which is the god of the dead, Denelaus, which is like the god of law, Iolita, which is the god of war, and Seradius, which is the god of the sun.
Like,
And you'd also
Painted
know.
these, or are they
Can
like
you what say?
carved into the wall?
They are sort of just hung onto the wall. So I imagine you sort of lift one up and you realise that they're all gold plated, so they're worth 7 gold pieces each.
Ooh.
I kind of want to push my luck and put one on.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'll put this.
They're probably
Maybe
not
do the black
cursed.
one.
They're probably
You-
like fine, but
you can have a
you know.
hero point. You put one of these masks on and look around at the others, who look, I imagine, quite shocked. Like, how do we react to this? It's kind
Waiting
of
for him to
creepy.
be taken over by some deity.
Some-
Yeah.
Well done. You will now become an avatar of Meditas. You must now be switch class to cleric.
Exactly.
It's not
Um,
fire enough spells.
Killed.
But yeah, these are just mere art pieces. You don't suddenly get possessed by a god, which to maybe a disappointment potentially.
No.
What's on the
Let's check
table?
out let's check out the table.
So in this room, the route you sort of continue through this corridor. This is evidently some sort of trophy room. There's a table that displays a 3-dimensional diorama, which sort of takes up a lot of the north side of the room. It's like a wargaming table set up. Akhentepi was clearly a nerd. There are 3 shields with different designs that are displayed upon a rack against the east wall, whilst various weapons hang from another rack along the south wall. Arrayed
do
around
they
the
look
room,
like
5 small chests and a
ceremonial
clip.
weapons?
The weapons are just sort of regular weapons. There's a short bow, a kapesh, and a spear. They're quite like the racks aren't. Well, that's the rack on the south wall.
Yeah.
So yeah, short bow, kapesh, and a spear. I can add them to the thing if you would like them.
Might as well.
Could always have another Kapesh.
This diorama, by the way, is it's got tiny little wooden dolls
what's-
on it, and it depicts an ancient battle between a city and an unidentified enemy.
We could probably sell this to some nerd. We'd probably find some nerds and who would want this, I'd imagine.
Do you pick up the dolls to sort of put them in your sack?
I don't like the fact that you're asking specifically about that, but sure. I pick up the dolls.
As soon as you grasp
Doll
one of these
archives.
dolls, this little like 3-inch tall doll, hang on, 6-inch tall doll, we'll say, sort of animates and becomes alive, and in a kind of comical way, all of its friends do too. The one in your hand starts stabbing with its little wooden spear at your hand. It does no damage. It's a little wooden doll. Whilst all of its sort of, the battle actually begins to happen on this table. These warrior dolls fighting each other, which is quite hilarious. It's brutal.
But this is definitely worth much.
Yeah, I was going to say,
it's
a little
enchanted.
combat table.
That sounds like it's worth a lot.
I feel like we're about to take the whole thing.
Yeah.
Just one dollar.
It's like there's like easy carry like chess sets where you can just like fold it up.
This
and
is
it's-
not that. This
is
is a
it-
heavy
No.
solid wood table.
Damn.
And these dolls are
Well-
absolutely shredding each other up, by the way. Like the friction and the attrition on them is incredible. It's like splinters are flying everywhere. This was
I want my
supposed to
bat
be.
to go and like
Go on.
play fight with, but that doesn't sound very safe.
The bat must be.
You might
much
influence the
bigger
tide
than-
of battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'll
so
change the
the King
course of
Doll
history.
approached on his noble steed.
So yeah, they're
Fine
just
with
sort
that.
of comically fighting each other now.
Oh, cool.
You mentioned shields as well.
Yeah, so on the eastern wall there are shields. Give me a secret arcana check.
Anyone else wanna
Yep.
do
I
it?
think I could.
Anyone wants to do that as you sort of turn your
Good as well.
gazes to
I
this?
mean,
this
I'll
shield?
do it, but I can't promise it.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean secret. I don't know why I made you do it secret.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Secretly. Oh,
That's
What did I get
that
then?
was awful.
So
could always
Grit,
re-roll with a hero
it's-
point.
It is apparent to you most that the one shield that's sort of left on this rack to the east is magical. Has a bit of a hug to it. It's this
Oh,
scarab-shaped shield that's it looks
Ooh.
like a scarab beetle.
His shield.
Would anyone like to pick it up?
I would.
Who's
I
there?
was just saying, can we poke it with something first?
Yeah, just grab it.
I want it for my collection.
Okay, I'll add that to your character sheet, Kyburn.
If you
Oh,
want
cool.
it, you're gonna have
Won't
to
be too
pay a
high.
bit. This is going in my
Deprive
collection.
my cold dead
Otherwise.
hands.
Oh,
We can't. We need money at some point.
yeah, but I use a shield.
I like how
I might,
What do you
I might
do?
consider parting with it.
you took the two books that is 60 gold in total. You've taken the shield that is definitely worth quite a bit.
It's like Hermione's fucking handbag. Just everything just disappears into it,
Yeah.
never to be seen again.
Anything valuable.
Yeah, okay. I'll give up the shield because it's actually
Okay.
useful.
Kyburn, if you want, in return for the shield, I'll carry your shit for you because I can carry a lot.
Whoa! You can carry all 20 of my chalk.
I mean, I already have 10 chalk, so it'll be tripling my chalk.
Can I just give Grit my backpack?
You could, yeah.
That's like a bunch of
Okay.
like the miscellaneous stuff, but I think it's my money's in there. I'm not. You can't have that.
Grip becomes
Your
our
one
pack mule.
silver.
Well, I have heavy
Hey,
hauler,
don't,
so you know.
don't
Oh,
reveal
okay.
Yeah, you've taken like you've kind of stripped this room bare. You know, all the gold off the chariot is gone. All of like the weapons and the cool shield is now gone. The friggin' dolls have just
Everything else.
massacred each other.
Do they repair themselves and like
They don't-
restart the battle?
They don't seem to
Or-
be. However, you're
Hmm.
not too sure of that. You know, it might just happen over time.
No.
One of them's just like on its knees,
Begging-
terrified by the
begging
horrors of
for-
war.
Uh,
We've just given them all shell shock essentially. Would it be bolt shock in fantasy? Well, I think we got another room to search.
to be fair, you do have the chests, the little like chests and urns. That are
Oh
gathered
yes,
around
the
here.
chests.
And so
I will be checking the chests for traps as well.
I was gonna open it.
What you
Okay.
That's fine. That's bold. Fortune favors it because you just find 10 gold pieces, 4 silver pieces, and a load of documents that are worth 1 gold piece when put together. Oh no, sorry, they're worth 25 gold pieces when put together. There you go. There's also an expensive oily perfume worth 7.5 gold pieces. So add that to your loot
So I get
list.
electrified and you get loot.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
How much was the perfume? 7.5 gold.
7.5 gold, yeah. I imagine you can just sort of divvy this up when you all sell it up on the surface and stuff
Yeah.
after.
What are these documents about?
There seem to be, with your incredible language skill, there seem to be sort of records, private memos, expense ledgers, speeches that have been pre-written and to be practiced, and private correspondence between Akhentepi and various other ancient figures. So, like, clearly something a collector might want. Clearly something you might want.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna let me have them.
Yeah, because
That's
you
fair.
said they're worth what? 25 gold.
25
roll.
gold, yeah.
Mm.
Considering I've already basically taken
You've already-
60 gold worth. Okay, unrelated to this, I'm gonna kind of wonder.
That's...
I don't think I should.
Yeah, no, let's not split up entirely.
Yeah.
But let's check the rest of these. Was that all just in one
That
chest?
that was spread amongst like everything.
Okay,
So
okay.
like all the gold was spread out and stuff. I do
Whether they
want
trap
to know.
one chest.
Yeah, the one right next
It's
to
like
the
a
door.
board.
I mean, they probably expected people to come in, see that
Yeah.
one, get fried, and then not open the others.
I do want to know that all of the coins that you collect from these urns were just sort of deep in ash, maybe of people, maybe of animals, maybe of wood. Who knows? Could be anything. Just know that you have ashy coins.
I have a bad feeling about this door. I'm doing my things.
The leads.
Okay.
Sorry, I've already assumed you've opened them.
Yeah.
And it leads to the south, into a small room. And what's in this room?
Oh,
Well,
it's
it's
being very
a
uncooperative.
massive mirror on the southern wall, sort of stretches across it, and it's flanked by 2 statues. The statue to the east depicts a tall, gaunt woman in a flowing, hooded gown holding an hourglass. Which I realise is for asthma. Ignore that part. It's a fella. It's a fella who
other
looks
one.
like he enjoys dead people. On the west, there's a jackal-headed man.
Very distinct look.
Carrying a scepter or staff in his hand. Stone double doors, slightly ajar, lead to the east and west. So the east and west doors are slightly ajar. And a third set of double doors exits the room to the north, which you just came through. Torch holders are sculpted in the shape of bird skulls and are built into each corner, so I imagine you sort of light them too. There's a thin layer of dust that covers everything.
I like how the book lists the doors that you just came through as well. It's like...
It's kind of annoying, I think, actually.
Yeah, I think it is as well.
It's like-
Because it's just like, oh, there's
just come through
because
there.
if you're not keeping track of the direction that you're coming from, it's like, oh, there's a door to the east. Let's go
Yeah.
check it out over there,
Yeah, yeah.
and you could just get
I've
stuck
just
in a
been
loop
through there.
of going
Yeah.
back.
So
Yeah.
the statues, the one on the left was
It's clearly made
for
of
asthma,
tas.
but not for asthma.
It's made of tas,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Made of tas,
The-
that's it, yeah.
made
my
of tas,
my
mm.
god that does the stand-in death god role essentially.
Mm.
Yes.
And the one on the right is some sort of ancient ancient people god, because I always remember the name.
Any gold on these statues?
Oh no, but there might be gold on the mirror or in the mirror.
Oh yeah, let's
You
examine the
think?
mirror.
Let's break the
What
mirror.
do you mean in the mirror?
Well, do you want to look?
Mirror sounds suspicious.
Does anyone-
There'll be silver in the mirror, surely, because mirrors
Yeah.
silver backed.
Does anyone look in the mirror?
That's true.
I'll look in the mirror.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
It's-
if it's
I
that
think it's
big, I imagine we
fairly
all did at some
hard.
point.
Yeah, we'll say that
Magic.
Fungus is the first, like closest to the mirror, and Fungus does look into this mirror. Fungus, you look into this mirror and you don't see your own reflection. You see the reflections of these sort of new companions behind you and the room as it is. But instead, you see the reflection of a human man with bronzed skin. He's in his 40s and he's wearing a white ceremonial robes and headdress. His face is scowling. It's disapproving. No matter how much you want to sort of change your facial expression, his never changes. How long do you look at this mirror for?
I'm just gonna stare at him for a while.
All right, give me a fortitude save, please.
Uh-oh.
This is hilarious. Let's do that fortitude save. Perfect. You feel like an itching on your forehead, and you take that maybe as a sign to step away. I'm not going to force you to, because I don't railroad people in this campaign or anything. So
Don't force us to rules or anything.
yeah, your forehead is itchy. You are still looking at this fella.
Yeah, I think I should look away now.
Okay, you look away and look away from the mirror.
I'm gonna tell the
which is
rest of
good.
the party what happened.
Perfect.
I would like to
Freaking
look
out.
at the mirror to see if I recognize this person.
Cool. I imagine you sort of push forward and Farsi out of the way.
Yeah.
So you stare into this mirror and you see the same sort of reflection that Fungus described, the bronzed skin, the man in his 40s, ceremonial white robes. And he is also scowling, a disapproving expression on his face. First off, I'm going to say you're staring for a bit trying to recognize him, right?
Yeah.
I want a fortitude save off you too, please. Oh, perfect. Your head is also itchy. But whilst looking at this fella, you sort of draw similarities between him and the guy that seems to be sculpted everywhere in the walls and on the doors and stuff. This seems to be Akhentepi himself. It's similar features.
Maybe we
He's
should
stuck in the
break that.
mirror. We need to help him.
We need to let him
No.
out.
I think we just leave the mirror, and I think
I think
we
I should
don't look at it.
keep looking at the mirror.
I think you should kiss the mirror to show your appreciation to
Give me a little
Akhentepi. Give him a little smooch. He might be lonely. He's been dead a long time.
I feel like that's Akhentepi talking to me, so I'm going to ignore that. And I am probably going to stop looking at the mirror.
Perfect. What is everyone else? Eshu
I'm
and
taking
Grit.
I'm-
What are you two doing? And Farsi, yeah. Three doing.
Yeah, I'm taking a look through this because he said that these doors were like slightly ajar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having a little peek in.
You look in here, and it reveals a staircase leading downwards, essentially. Staircase.
Scarecase.
Staircase.
A staircase. Very scary.
It's ghosts.
Ghosts. The ghouls.
The goblins.
Can we have a peek at what's through the other doors?
Yeah. This is a bigger chamber than the staircase chamber. In
Ooh.
here is
Sacrifice.
are pillars that line the walls of a rectangular. Oh, I'm making great words here.
Rectangular.
Rectangular and staircase. I don't know. Call me Shakespeare. So yeah, there are pillars that line the walls of this rectangular chamber, interspersed with stone jackal heads extending from the walls. A stone altar covered in a layer of dust sits at the eastern end of the room. To the west, a set of stone doors stand slightly ajar because you've just come through them. So obviously,
Is it
that's
open? You're
surprising.
looking through them.
Would we be able to check for traps?
yeah.
The last time
Everyone
there
who
was
wants
a
to
room this
look
big.
in and like actually observe. Give me a secret perception check.
I love how this book seems to assume that like you open a door and then there's just that one guy who just teleports the head of everyone into the middle of the room each time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see everything.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's there.
Perfect.
Everyone's
Everyone
like stagged,
it's-
looking in the door.
Just yeah.
like the light from whoever's torches, like people's torches, flickers into this room. None of you can really see anything, like out of the ordinary, apart from Eshu. Eshu, you're sort of just casually looking at this statue, then you, out of the corner of your eye, you see something scurry across the ceiling. You see a sun
Uh-oh.
spider sort of slowly
Oh.
creeping and scurrying across the ceiling. Upon further inspection, I imagine you tell everyone.
Yes.
People
Oh,
look more, and you can see like the legs of another sun spider sort of draped over this altar.
God.
I don't like that.
Is there anything flammable looking in that room?
Spiders,
We're in the
probably.
same
Potentially, you could set fire to the spiders.
I throw alchemist
What?
fire at the spider.
Yeah. I'll allow you to do that, but then we'll roll for initiative, and then you'll have one less action. Basically, that's how we'll run it.
Cool.
I like to think Fungus is busting down the doors whilst
I didn't.
Kyburn's going to throw some
Okay.
fire in there.
Oh. Can I also throw fire, but my own kind of fire?
I'm gonna let one person do
Okay.
one person's easy enough to keep track of. I don't want to confuse it too much. So if you want to make that attack, Ryan, feel free. Which is convenient. You're at the end of the initiative list, so it's it's good to get one in to start with. Perfect, that's a hit. This Jalan
Wonderful.
square on this sun spider. Because I don't know how to
I'll
say
do the
that.
damage thing next.
Sorry.
Yeah, roll that damage for me, please.
Boom, baby, boom.
And bam.
That's not bad.
Yeah, so this one, I like to
That's
think you
what my
sort of
baby said.
underhand it up onto the ceiling, and it crashes onto the ceiling. It's like sort of setting fire to the spider's back, and it makes it sort of drop down to the ground, just sort of on fire. And in return, it's going to charge directly forward at you.
Uh-oh.
It basically pounces at you there, so it's going to stride and then make a strike. It pounces, and with its jaws, it tries to take a bite out of some cat person, and it hits.
Uh-oh.
It takes a small. It sort of nips you just on any exposed part. It's then going to, with its long sort of horrible legs, it's going to claw at Fungus. So it's going to try to twice. Punk, punk. Yeah. But Fungus, he's a nimble guy, and he avoids it. Sherman, you get to go for combat. Are you cast days?
I was wondering if it would be applicable here, but I didn't mean to cast it automatically.
Yeah. You can try it days if you want.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that then.
Cool. Bam. It's gonna make a reflex. A will save, and it fails. A zap of mental energy, a mental jolt. Hurts the spider's brain. And then your final action. What do you want?
Can I pull out a bottle of alcohol and then toss it all over the spider in one action?
Where do you? So it'd be. So we'll say you've got like your alcohol on your waist.
Just
I'm
on
make you draw
quick
it.
draw. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Give me a what was it? Athletics to throw something.
Sure.
Athletics check.
typically.
I'm gonna do it against its reflex DC, see if it can dodge.
Oh.
Yeah, it definitely dodges. Lose that alcohol that you got there. So yeah, it sort of dodges out of the way, and this alcohol, good spirits, just wasted all over the floor. Its friend climbs straight over the altar, like in a horrible sort of, it goes up on the altar and then back down and heads straight towards Fungus. Fungus is gonna try to bite you.
I like how our front line is behind our back.
Fungus, you've been bitten.
It's awesome.
It's really helpful.
I mean, I'm semi-frontline.
Yeah.
This-
Except I'm fully melee and I cannot do anything right now.
This spider bites you directly on the neck, and with one of its claws, it tries to strike at Kyburn, and it manages.
Uh-oh.
So, Fungus, if you could take 8 damage, and then Kyburn, can you take 4? Great.
There's one that's on fire. I'm gonna pitch a rock at it.
It definitely crushes like one of its legs or something. You've wounded this thing
Cool.
quite badly.
And then I'm gonna do that.
So you use the tremor thing and make a mini earthquake again.
Mhm.
They both cannot I like to think there's little rocks sort of falling from the ceiling maybe, and they just can't seem to dodge them. Do you want to roll me a damage, please? Do you want to roll me another damage after that? So the first one only gets scraped a little bit. The second one, what does it look like with the second one dying?
I think, like you said, I think a big chunk of ceiling just comes loose.
Yeah,
About a spider's size, and basically drops down and completely flattens its torso.
Yeah,
And just see its legs stuck out either side,
just
twitching.
splats this thing. Absolutely horrific. Spider juice
There's
goes
a big
everywhere.
wet thwack and some horrible green blood leaking out, probably.
Lovely. Fungus, it is you. The spider directly in front of you, still living. That's a shame.
That's all difficult terrain, by the way.
I'm gonna use wire on the in front of me.
Lovely. Perfect. Conjure up a length of sharp.
Grit recoils at the sight of more electricity.
Nice. That's a hit. See what the damage is. As you sort of this big copper. Is it just like a line of copper wire that is just electrically charged by your magic?
Yeah.
Perfect. And yeah, that definitely sort of gets into the fella, and it zaps him, and he does not. He has a little spidery squeak at that. You have an action. What would you like to do?
Spidery squeak.
You may want to step away so that
I'm gonna
Farsi
go over here.
Perfect. Farsi, it is you.
I am going to.
Bear in mind,
get
this is difficult terrain.
Would you say that it's caused by loose earth or rubble?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, that's exactly what it's called.
I ignore that.
Perfect. Lovely.
This is why I took that thing, because I knew that we would both be able to just ignore it.
I'm going to
Fiendishly sort of. I just think you're doing these little acrobatics that are unnecessary as you sort of tumble past Kyber.
Oh yeah, I am. As I am running, I am going to do a performance check to see if I can captivate its attention.
Lovely. Give me that performance.
I reckon it takes you more effort to
dancing
do
at
it
all the
normally.
creatures.
Oh, you've got
yeah.
its attention. You've got its attention. All right, that's a success.
Cool. So it is fascinated then.
Fascinated by you.
And then what I'm going to do is, since I only have really one attack, I'm going to do, and I get panache as well.
Make sure you. Yeah, I think you can. Can you drag panache onto yourself?
Yeah.
You can
I can. It's in one of these things somewhere. There it is.
Lovely.
Right. I am going to do a confident finisher on him.
Okay.
Since I only really have one attack.
Lovely. Let's see it. Oh, a 2.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
All right, good idea.
Since I do have max hero points.
An 8. That's a hit.
It is a hit.
That's a hit.
I mean, I'll take it since this is going to do a lot of damage anyway. 1d6 plus 2 plus 2d6. Yep.
Bam.
Oh.
So it takes 10 points damage. That's all right.
Pierce this thing, and it begins to leak green blood everywhere. But it is still it's still barely alive. Kyburn, what? It's your turn. What do you do? You've got 2 actions.
Well, I've categorized the colour of spider blood.
Yeah. You got 2 actions, bear in mind, since we started.
Can I have Marwyn back?
You can, yeah.
I guess he's vanished.
Is
I
it?
probably should have remembered at the beginning of this, but
There he is, right next to you.
He's just chilling on the roof.
Just bear in mind, he can only deliver your bombs, essentially.
yeah, I just
Oh no,
need
the
him
crow
here.
in bloody
He's,
4 lions.
probably just gonna
Crow with a Semtex on it.
stab it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh.
13.
I do that again?
That's a miss.
I forgot to
You can
target.
use a hero point if you want. Yeah, and do target,
Yeah.
please. So you want to reroll a hero point, that
with-
works. Oh, and that's
Oh,
definitely a
wonderful.
hit. Lovely.
Wonderful.
See what that
Nice.
damage is. Nice. How do you kill this horrible leaky spider?
Well, it's kind of facing towards me, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
suppose I'll,
It has yet to turn.
with
to
it
finish its fascination.
weakened, I stab it directly in the eye
Ah.
and watch it.
Which
It's
one?
got 7 others left. But yeah, that's its main one. It's
I
just
picked
good
one
eye.
really
at
pissed off.
random.
That was its good
The
eye,
one
yeah.
seems to be the most alert.
There's stabs in the eye. There's something in your eye. Stabs in the other eye. There's something in that one too. And in that one. And in that one. And in that one.
But yeah, you killed the spiders. Spider guts everywhere. There's rubble on the floor. But at least you're not being attacked. Everyone can have a hero point.
Yay! Back to
Hooray.
max.
Yeah.
That's good to be.
Might be some good alchemical ingredient.
Yeah, I was just saying,
Yeah.
can I use the spider gunk as some alchemical ingredients?
I would. That's disgusting.
Why?
I think it's flammable.
Yeah, I mentioned spider eye. It's a very important potion ingredient.
I
Minecraft
would if
taught
they
me
were
that.
poisonous. I'd say yes, but they don't seem to be. They just seem to be spidery
No.
boys.
Okay.
So I don't think there's much to be
Worth a
harvested
try.
off these fellas.
You can
Fungus. I
get rid
don't
of
suppose he
Marwyn
had.
now. You can send
I
him
do
back.
have
Okay.
a few more spell slots, so I'm gonna do healing again.
Yeah, do another one of those big aura heals since a few of us have taken damage now.
I might never even have to drink a healing.
I like how Eshu is
Oh
remained
yeah,
unscathed.
do
Never
again.
mind.
Huge healing.
I'm only 4 off max now.
Oh, me too.
5.
Except your max is a bit higher than mine.
I think I'm on your max right now. Your max is 18, isn't it?
No, my max is 19. How dare you?
Oh, I'm
Right.
sorry. I'll turn off my big aura.
What's the point in
Bring
being
it,
able to
you can
take a
see
hit when I can dance around the opponent?
Ballerina.
Exactly.
What's going
Can't get
on
hit
with
if
this
you're a
altar?
ballerina.
The dusty altar.
The altar, it has basically the same 4 depictions of the 4 gods that were on the masks in the same sort of order. And
Are
this
they
one,
like busts or? they, like-
no, they're kind of more carved into the altar itself. Maybe it was
Damn
to
it.
prepare a body or sacrifice something. It seems to be a fairly bare altar.
Can I search around the back of it?
Yeah, you find the nest where those sun spiders were. It's a big
Oh,
sort of nest
good.
with a load of remains. Do you want to give me a recall knowledge survival check to see if you can
Yeah.
identify what these remains are? You're not too sure. It seems to be insecty. They've been eating insects, but that could be anything.
Anyone else good at survival?
Nope.
I'm passable.
Okay. Oh.
Beetles. Seems to be some sort of beetle these things eat.
Oh,
Because it seems like they're
Cool.
spitting out the pincers or whatever beetles have on them.
I see. Are they scarab beetles by any chance?
They
They look like what my shield is.
Yeah. No, they're not.
Hmm.
I hate to
No.
tell you, that would have been good though if the book had thought of that.
Mhm.
But they didn't.
Like, the
There shouldn't
shield
be any
glows
eggs or
angrily.
anything.
Eggs. Yeah, there's one egg. We'll say one pristine egg. One pristine
Oh.
sun spider egg.
Oh, we could take it
Break
and we could
that.
take it to like the local like cockfighting rings and
What's the local
have our
zoo?
I'll say that this is worth 5 silver
Okay,
pieces.
fine.
This sun spider egg in pristine condition.
Pristine sun
Okay,
spider
yeah, let's do that.
egg.
If anyone
Wait,
who's
spider.
carrying that, I want to make a note. Who's carrying? Because if you ever fall,
I'll
you're
carry
gonna
that.
perfect. If you ever fall and go
Do
prone,
any
it's
damage,
broken.
it's
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, never
Okay,
good.
guys.
Well,
Defensive formation.
it's a good thing that as catfolk we can never fall prone because of falling damage. So
Oh, that's one way to
Yes.
fall prone. Yeah, yeah.
because you know,
Um,
cats always land on their feet.
Exactly. True.
You see, I could pull something out of my arse and help with this, but I think that's funnier, so I'm going to let it happen.
Oh yeah, I think putting it instead of the sand creature might have been a bit more protective, but you know
Like
what?
sand down the protective
Well,
shell.
They could have also been less protective because it's easier to put your hand through sand than it is to put your hand through a person.
True.
That's true. It is magic sand, though. I'm not just letting any old
Yeah,
fucker just like
don't slander
finger
the
up my
sand.
sand.
You're right. I'm sorry.
This room seems to be quite bare apart
I'm
from
sorry.
the nest. It's clearly some
I
sort of
apologize for
preparation
my
chamber.
sandler.
Your sand. Fuck.
Okay, yeah. So if there's nothing else here, I think we're on.
Yeah.
Down the staircase we go, boys.
yeah.
Staircase.
Boys and sand.
Very inclusive.
All right.
Mhm.
A
Very
flight steps
inclusive.
gradually descends down to the west. Halfway down the stairs, small holes and burrowed tunnels riddle what remains of the passage's southern wall. Earth and sand have spilled all over the collapsed masonry, covering the stairs with dirt and rubble. Stone doors engraved with a golden scarab, its wings open beneath a golden sun, stand either side of the stairs. One of the eastern doors is slightly ajar. It's the one that you came through. Thanks, Book.
Yep. Thank you, Book.
I like that it's slightly ajar. Like we opened it just
yeah.
enough to like squeeze
Just
through.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're very nice like that.
So, I mean, you have stepped on it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. You went too far.
Oh, the stairs going to turn into a slide. It's going to go all the
I
way
hope they are. I think that every time we go
Yeah.
downstairs.
That'd be really
Give
funny.
me
I've used that trap so much when I'm GM.
give me a secret
Oh, yeah.
perception check, Farsi.
Okay.
Move you slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing's going on here. Carry on.
Oh, perfect.
Good.
Don't mind if I do.
Come on, guys. Perfectly safe.
Yeah.
Give me a secret perception check, Eshu.
Fuck.
So
okay.
glad I went one at a time.
It seems to be that square that has the thing on it.
Yeah, I'm good. It's only that side. I'm okay.
Yeah, nothing seems
Maybe.
to be going on there.
Oh no.
Come on, guys.
Well, we got to keep
Da,
moving.
da, da.
Single file line, everyone.
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
single file,
Guys, I'm
guys.
going to say.
Give me a secret
Eshu's
perception
just-
check, Fungus.
He just slides between Eshu's legs.
Fungus.
Let's see what's here.
Didn't even realize we were going through.
These people have been stepping on some sort of creature. The earth beneath the feet on this particular step is not earth. It lives.
Hmm.
It breathes. It
Oh.
has thoughts.
It's exciting.
I'm gonna let everyone know that there's a critter.
A thing.
There's a thing.
Would-
And the
What
That
kind?
looks like sand and dirt.
Grit, can you talk to the thing?
I don't know. Can I talk to
Uh,
the thing? What's it made of?
You know what this thing is. Can you just talk to things that are made of similar stuff? Do you speak Petron?
I
by
do. I
chance?
get that. I get something at second level that means I can talk to
second level.
shitty elementals.
Oh.
Yeah.
But,
Oh well.
I mean, I would have loved to have taken it earlier, but it wouldn't let me do it.
I guess you can't.
No.
You can try talking to the thing, but it's not. I can tell you it's not going to work.
Well, I do speak the language of the Earth elementals.
What language is that?
Petron. I think
Yes.
it's called.
You can speak in
Oh, yeah,
Petron if you want to
Petron,
try.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Can I
Go on, then,
say
what's
hello?
this? Ah, shit! You found me. You hear a voice saying Petron from beneath. I was going to call you Curd Fungus's feet.
I'm gonna.
And since you, yeah, that's fine. And since you've sort of spoken to it, I think he realizes it's been done for, and you see this mephit rise up, this horrible little winged earthy creature with horns and a long pointy nose. And he says, "I was gonna get you, but you
Over here.
you seem
fungus.
to have rumbled me."
Rumbled.
Fungus has been enveloped.
You say it was dust method.
He is Earth mephit.
Earth method.
It's made out of mud.
Oh, hello,
and,
friend.
yeah. Well, you know, I thought, you know, I don't know what to say. I've never been outed, so I mean, it's been a long time since I last saw anyone down here. So,
Is this your home?
yes, these are my stairs. This is where I live. My
Oh,
name's
I'm terribly
Grime.
sorry to have disturbed you.
Well, I would be too. So,
Did you say Grime?
yeah, that's my name.
Yeah.
My name is Grime.
Well,
I like to live on the stairs.
I see. How long have you been down here, Grime?
Oh, a long time.
I see. And are you happy down here?
No, not really. I wouldn't be happy
No.
up there either, though. Really. So.
I
Yeah.
see. Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
What
I'm
can
trying to fame.
what can a mephit do?
Yeah, it's a rough business. Being earthy around here. All these I'm not sure how well sapience translates, so I'm going to call them flesh bags. all these flesh bags walking around.
Oh, those flesh bags. I hate those dirty
Mm.
flesh bags.
Yeah, these ones are all right though. The furry ones
Oh,
are okay.
I'll let you go. I'll let you go. I mean, this time, but don't step on me next time. This is my stair.
I'll tell them. Don't
this
worry.
is Grime's
yeah.
stair, where Grime lives and is hidden from
Of course.
intruders. So don't step on
tell
Grime.
Tell me, I wouldn't dream of it. I mean, I don't have any feet to step.
Oh, that's
as
good.
you can see.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I have feet. But they're made out of
I'd more have to
earth.
glide over you.
Oh, lovely.
Hmm.
But your flesh bag friends, you know, they do step. Grime
Yes.
Grime doesn't
Clumpy,
like that.
big clumpy shoes for the
Hey, have
big
you got a
clumpy
point
toes.
to talking to me, or can I go back to sleeping on my step, please? Because
Oh no, yeah, no worries. Real quick though, do you know what's down the bottom of your stairs?
yeah, it's a big room. Some sort of you know, big fancy room.
Oh, cool.
Don't really go in
Anything
there.
living in there?
No, it's completely empty. I used to be, you know, fond of going around there, but then I found these stairs. I do. You know what they say?
They are some fine stairs.
Yeah.
Can I do a check to see if he's lying? Or...
You don't understand this fella. This guy is speaking.
Oh, yeah, he's speaking a different language.
This
sorry.
just sounds like
we're just
sand
rumbling at
being,
each other.
Yeah, it sounds like sand being tossed through a sieve or something. It's like, yeah.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
give him a traditional earthen farewell and fuck off.
All right, goodbye. And you see him crumble back into being on the step. Doors are open.
Peaceful resolution.
And you walk through them. A tapestry hangs from a frame against the south wall of this large chamber. Depicts another worldling vista where the souls of the dead, shepherded by strange beings, enter an ethereal river ambling through space toward a landscape dominated by an impossibly tall spire. Columns sculpted in the shape of ancient Osirion warriors wielding khepeshes stand in all four corners of the room. The floor is tiled with a white spiral pattern on a black background. The spiral pattern is repeated on the stone double doors to the north, east, and west. Bam. There are doors to the north also.
Good doors. So statues of Khopesh people.
Yes.
Pillars, spiral patterns.
And the tapestry on the south.
These columns are just engraved to look like these the Assyrian warriors.
I see. Are they feeling talkative?
As talkative as all the others that you've tried to talk to, yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
Good. One day I will
Statues
say
aren't
yes.
morning people, I'm afraid.
They're just very sleepy.
Yeah.
I'm sure the pattern is
Grit's rule is if it looks like people, it probably is people.
Probably.
And even if they're made of sand and dirt, that doesn't make much difference to him because that Grit is as well.
Are we going to the
Cool.
west?
Apparently,
I
yes.
suppose so. Everyone seems to be
I
lined up.
think so.
Alright.
I'll get in line too.
We're all congregating.
You open the doors to brightness in this hallway. It's a short hallway that narrows sharply to the west, descending to a set of stairs that abruptly end at a rough rock wall. The brightness is because of the beetles that sit and dig at this sort of, rough rock wall. Oh yeah. These things, I think. Oh, very bright.
Oh,
God.
Jesus Christ.
These things, they've kind of like what do they even do? They've got their asses up in the air that are bright and sort of pulsating with light in a defensive position. They are small, 3 foot long, sort of overgrown beetles, essentially. These things don't particularly want to fight you at all, but they will if you encroach on their territory as far as you can.
What do they just like live in holes in the walls?
Yeah, so you can see sort of further down the steps that there are a load of holes drilled, well, not drilled, but dug into these walls. It seems to be some sort of network that's been created.
Does it go any further past them, or is it
No,
just,
it's really tight. It's like really small holes that you wouldn't be able to get through. The corridor seems to be unfinished itself, so that's like a rock wall.
I suggest
Maybe we
we
just
just
leave
leave. I suggest we just leave bugs where they are.
Cool.
sleeping bugs line.
Do you shut
Don't
the
know what.
doors? Is that what?
Yeah.
Farsi, you can give me a secret perception as you shut the doors.
Okay.
Okay. You see, just as you're closing the door, there's a bit of a gap in this wall here that seems to be seems to lead to quite a big sort of opening, big enough for you to maybe step through even.
Oh. I'm
Hold on,
pretty
guys.
flexible.
Yeah, I think I saw something in here real quick.
Perfect. Yeah, the beetles begin to hiss again, and sort of show their asses to you in a non-good
Oh
way.
dear.
Can I try and make myself lower my body down
if you
to make it seem kind of not a threat?
Yeah, give me a what would that be? A nature check or survival maybe?
Or a performance check.
Do you want to imitate the dance of give me a recall
Dance.
knowledge, right? I'll let you have this. A DC 10 recall knowledge, nature, to see if you know the dance of a peaceful flash beetle, and I'll let you roll
dance of the
performance to
beetle.
see if you can replicate it. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, you do
dance of the
recall reading the dance of the flash beetle.
It's part of a famous play.
It is.
Yeah.
The dance of the flash beetle and John. That's what it's called, the play.
John.
Give me a performance check. I want you to be a 16 to see if you can replicate this dance. Oh.
Hold on.
Oh no.
I have 3.
You...
I've got 3 hero points.
I was gonna say you almost got it confused for an angry flash beetle.
These beetles begin to dim their light-producing organs and become friends. They sort of just start digging again and scurrying all over the place. Big
do we know if they're herbivores or?
Give me a recall knowledge,
carnivores?
nature check 13. They'll friggin' eat anything. These things.
Oh, cool. I'm going to toss them a thing of rations then.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, they scurry all over it straight away, and it draws in another 2.
Ooh, lots of
you
friends.
can't see them, but that's because I'm not putting friggin' light on.
Cool.
Yeah, so it draws in another 2.
Can I sandily drift through here?
Yeah. So you
all going through.
Yeah. It seems
Single
that way.
file line.
Single file, guys.